All in Sports Network. We love sports.
The NFL is upon us, and there's always going to be a surprise. Who's your surprise team this year?
Last year I said it was either the Eagles or Vikings. I got that one right. I'm gonna try and get this one right again. Let's go Bucks.
All right. I'm going to say Chargers get over the hump and finally make
Okay.
it deeper than one game in the playoffs with Justin Herbert. I'm Kevin. This is my son Liam, and we are the Unstable Blues. Happy to present All Indiana Sports as part of the All In Sports and Rogue Media Sports Networks.
Yep, welcome back in. The beginning of the NFL season looks a lot different than the end. The teams you thought will do well disappoint, and there's always a team that comes out of nowhere. But this is our first chance to predict a six-pack of games from week one. So let's go all in.
Yes, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at All Indiana Sports and Twitter at All Indy Sports. And don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yep, as always, we want you to be a part of this. Comment your picks before Thursday Night Football, and if you get them all right, we'll shout you out on the next week pick six.
Yep.
I don't remember. Did you win last year or did I? Or did we tie? No, we didn't tie.
I won.
Yes, you won because I won the year prior, so we're 1-1 currently. This season is the tiebreaker.
We've done this 3 years. No, last year was the tiebreaker. I think I won just barely. It came down to a tiebreaker, I think, at the very end.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, we always do so close, but
yeah. So I gotta tie it back up this year. Yep. It will happen, so it's okay.
Okay.
I have to rebound. Speaking of rebound, open goal rebounder and goal setup. If you'd like to learn more about that, click the link in the description.
Yes, so the first game. Here we go.
Yep.
The first game that we're going to pick is the first game of the NFL season. The Cowboys take on the Eagles in Philadelphia, the banner unveiling, and all of the things for the champions. Who do you have?
I think Eagles are going to win this. Micah Parsons is gone now, off to the Packers. The whole NFL world kind of shook after that because he got paid a lot. And the Eagles, I think, have only gotten better over the season, over the offseason. So I'm going to go Eagles here.
Yes. Jerry Jones, what are you doing? Come on. Cowboys. I mean, well, good news. There's always next year, even though this year hasn't even started yet, because the Eagles got this one.
Yep. Next game is the Chiefs at Chargers. Technically at the Chargers. It's in Brazil, so who really gets home field advantage here?
Right. And if anybody of those teams is on the Brazil side, that would be who. And it's the first game that's going to be free on YouTube, straight to YouTube, just like us. I am going to say that the Chiefs are going to get this done. Even though I picked the Chargers to get over the hump, I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to get this one done here.
During the NFL season or NFL offseason, everybody kind of forgets about who the Golden Boy is, and they're like, oh, yeah, this team is not as good. But then somehow they go with a crazy record. I saw something. They were this close to being 6-11?
Yep.
Just because of flags or something barely happening and all that stuff. So,
yep.
But the Chiefs are going to win this game. If it was in Los Angeles, I may choose Chargers, but it's in Brazil. So,
yes. And now the rematch, or I don't know how to express the two quarterbacks that were on the same different teams last year. Now flip-flop teams. You got the Steelers at the Jets. You got Aaron Rodgers against the Jets, and you got Justin Fields against the Steelers. Even though they were there for a short amount of time, it's still, flip-flop there.
Yep, TJ now got the bag. He's paid. Jets are the Jets. They seem to always lose it, and Pittsburgh normally starts out pretty well. and just finishes very disappoint every year. The best mediocre team in the league. But I'm gonna go Steelers here. I think they get it done as long as A-Rod doesn't tear his Achilles three plays in.
Right. Which may happen. You never know. But you never know what kind of concoction he may be on as well. I'm going to say as well, same reasoning, Steelers start good, Jets don't. The Steelers get this one done. It all comes down to the training, how Aaron Rodgers can take care of himself. Speaking of which, Farmhounds has great puppy training, healthy treats for your puppy. That's what we love to use, Country Mountain Dogs. Click the link in the description for more. Take the
next game is your second team, the 49ers, at my brother's team, the Seahawks.
Yes. Way to start off an NFC West matchup in the Pacific Northwest, the forgotten corner of the United States. I'm going to stick with my other team here, and I'm going to say that the Niners get this one done. Who knows what Sam Darnold is going to do? And, I mean, they took away pretty much most of his weapons as well. So,
I'd have to say the Niners as well. Everybody kind of forgets about the Niners now because they didn't have the greatest season last season. But they're still a really good team. They still have one of the best running backs in the league. If they can get things off the field straight, because I think there's a lot of off the field problems. If they can get those figured out, they should be fine.
There you go. Next game then is the Lions at the Packers.
Yeah. The Lions are mad.
Yeah.
About getting so far and then losing.
And also losing their offensive and defensive coordinators.
Yes. The Packers look better than they did last season. But I think the Lions are just too much. There's only so much Michael Parsons can do. And Hutch is back. And that's scary for any quarterback. So I'm going to go Lions.
That is true. But on the other side now is Michael Parsons hunting for the Packers. And, I mean, who wouldn't want a week one game in Green Bay at Lambeau Field, the only organization owned by the people? And if you want America's team, that is actually America's team. Sorry, Cowboys fans. I'm going to say that the Packers are going to get it.
There's the first differentiating one.
Yep, there you go. Welcome to it. Hopefully I don't get to put you to sleep with that one, but hopefully you can put your little one to sleep with Joi Baby Sleep Sacks. Click the link in the description for more on that.
Yep, last game of the week. Ravens at Bills. It's Sunday Night Football. The AFC quarterfinal rematch. The rematch of between the two MVP candidates, realistically.
Yep. All right. It's in Buffalo. The Ravens came so close last year, like a toe close to beating the Chiefs last year, opening day. And then they came so close, a Mark Andrews drop away from beating the Bills and meeting the Chiefs again. And I think the Ravens will actually get it done this time.
I think the Bills are going to get it done. I just like the Bills team way too much. I think this is realistically their year to make a run. Now, it's different whenever, you have a team with like a whole bunch of weapons and no quarterback. That's hard to make a run.
Yep.
But they have a quarterback that turns everyone else into weapons because of what he can do. Who knew of Khalil Shakir until he was on the Bills? Who knew of Matt Collins until he was on the Bills?
And he's not now.
Exactly.
I got you.
I think the running attack of the Bills is way too much for any team. You have Josh Allen and what's his name? James Cook, right?
Yep.
and James Cook. That's dangerous.
Yes, but it's Derrick Henry. And
I don't care.
now Lamar has D-Hop also.
Derrick Henry started out slow last year. I believe he's going to do the same thing.
Okay. All right. Well, we want you to be a part of this. So comment your picks before Thursday Night Football. And if you get them all right, we will shout you out in next week's Unstable Pick 6.
Yep. Remember to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, All Indiana Sports or Unstable Blues. And then on Twitter, All Indie Sports or Unstable Blues. And be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.
That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with our brand new Crimson Cutback looking at IU football, and then finish off the week with our Dolphins-Colts preview. Can the Colts finally win their first Week 1 game since 2013?
Wow. Well, this is Liam.
And this is Kevin.
Reminding you to stay all Indiana.
All in Sports Network. We love sports.